Wow. You know, the only other time I was here was during the absolute superstorm over Christmas of last winter, to where basically couldn't see anything for 3 days straight. The fact that I now see just how beautiful this lake is, it's pretty wild. It is the 4th of July weekend, so I have a longer weekend, and for the past few years I've typically gone on a trip. I went to Telluride one year, I went to Big Sky last year, and I think the year before that I was working on the van actually, but this year I decided to come out to the Sierra Mountains and check out Lake Tahoe again. It's hard for me to even admit, but this is the very first van trip that I've went on all summer, I believe. I'm trying to think, and I don't think I went on like a properly like distanced trip with Luna. So it's just like, there's a lot been going on in my life. Probably the biggest thing is that I left my job that I have been at for the past 3 years. And if you guys have been around the channel for a little while, you guys always ask me what I did for a living, because it might look like I just ski all the time or I just like go on adventures, but I had a full-time position as the director of videography for a real estate brokerage, and June 1st or June 2nd was my last day. So basically the month of May I really worked on transitioning out of that role and making sure the company and the department kind of kept operating smoothly. I didn't want to just leave them hanging. And then June was the first month on my own, so it was kind of another big transition, and it still is, of just trying to kind of figure out the direction of my life. So I've been shifted entirely into freelance video work. I created my own LLC, like did all the things to get a proper business up and running, and the month of June has been so incredibly busy, which I'm super blessed and thankful for, but it's just been kind of an interesting sort of transition time. So sort of like little context, but all that doesn't really matter when we were sitting right on the edge of Lake Tahoe. It's actually not as cold as I thought it was going to be. It actually feels quite nice. I think taking a proper swim in Lake Tahoe is on the docket for the trip. I was excited and ran down to the lake before and just sort of underestimated just how much of a hike it'd be right back up this mountain. So yeah, kind of sucks. I've currently been on the north, like eastern part of the lake, not quite to Incline Village, but way more north of South Lake Tahoe. And I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know like the ins and outs of this place. So I went to go to like a Sand Hollow State Park or something, sand something, and it was closed, even though there was like people there. So kind of unfortunate, but I improvised. First thing is I'm making some dinner, grilling up some veggies and making some turkey burgers before I head out for a little sunset mission, because it's going to be quite late when that's done. But I think I found like a hike down to the water to a beach, which will be a lot nicer. So my plan is to eat dinner quick and then head down there and check out sunset on the beach. Sounds pretty good to me. Look at how beautiful this like little, it's literally just like a little cove, and the sand feels so good. It's like proper sand, like perfect time of the day. Literally look at that. Oh, it's so amazing.
mountain thunders standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway.
Good morning, guys. As if it couldn't get any better, I came to Emerald Bay. There's like a little lookout point over the lake here, and the sunrise just went absolutely beautiful, the way it lit up the clouds, and this is like exactly what I had hoped for this morning. So it's just one of those absolutely glorious mornings with like a little bit of cloud coverage to just make like the lighting really pop and have some character. So yeah, not too much to say when you have moments like this with the sights and sounds and this sort of light. It's just beautiful. Look at that.
Walls and mountains standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway.
Ended up having this overlook all to myself, and I've just been sitting here because it's just so beautiful, and just hearing the birds and everything. And it's still only 6:30 in the morning. My plan is to do a hike to Eagle Lake. I think it's a super popular hike. It's just up the road here. Should be pretty mellow, but we will be making a run down to Yosemite at some point today. But I'm honestly super blown away by how you go from like Lake Tahoe, which is obviously more of like a town, to then right into the national forest. And it seems like, 5 minutes down the road, you're in just the beautiful mountains. So I didn't realize that last time I was here. So I feel like I have such a dichotomy where it's like I love the adrenaline, the high speed, like racing, skiing, all that sort of stuff. But like I also just love just like the zen of just sitting in nature and listening to the birds and just watching the sunlight do its dance. So I mean, like, look at this. Kind of hard to beat,
I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone.
So we are getting an early jump on the day. It's about 7:20 in the morning, and we just started the hike here at Eagles Falls. I believe we will be hitting a waterfall and then eventually a lake. I can already see the waterfall, actually, so I don't think it's that strenuous of a hike, but I just wanted to get started early because I heard this really gets super packed, and I'm always down for an alpine lake adventure. And I present to you guys Eagle Lake. The hike was literally right about a mile spot on, so not too bad. I think we came up to around 7,000 feet of elevation. I think the trail is sort of narrow in a sense, so with a lot of people, I could see how that could sort of impact the experience. So the fact that we're up here, it's probably only a handful of people over in the main area. We got some morning light, shining on the peaks behind, so might just hang out here for a little bit, have a snack, and enjoy the Sierras. Beautiful spot, beautiful morning. Time to head back down. Next up on the adventure for the day is back to the beach. The name is escaping me. I did have to pay 10 bucks to get in here. It's a state park. It's like, starts with a D and a bliss maybe. I figured paying might sort of help remedy the crowds a little bit rather than a free beach and area, and it was nice. There's bathrooms and showers, stuff like that. So I'm trying to find a way down to the water here. water's like chilly, but then once you get in it, it's actually so nice, especially on a day like this. I drove about 3 hours south to a place called Lennon or something like that. Mono Lake, which is right behind me. Basically, it's right outside the gates of Yosemite. So I decided to rip on down to Yosemite. Figured might as well. I'm this close, so might as well just do it. I was going back and forth about it, but I figured I would probably be regretting it if I didn't do it. Found a place to park up Luna for the night. I'm probably just gonna lay low, make some dinner and stuff like that. I am gonna be exploring Yosemite tomorrow and the next day, so make sure you guys tune in on the next video. I'm gonna check out basically like a 24-hour ripper in Yosemite. The thing is that reservations are required from 6 in the morning to 4 at night, so I have to get in the park before 6 a.m. basically, or after 4. So that was why I kind of wanted to be outside the gates tonight, so I can just sort of wander in there first thing tomorrow morning. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Hopefully you stop by for the part 2 of this trip. Peace out, guys.